Well, welcome back to Hope Harbor Zoo, everyone. Hope you guys are all having the most wonderful of wonderful days. My name is Leaf, and it's so great to have you guys back here. We have a lot of stuff done. We have just a few, bits and pieces. I apologize, I really haven't been feeling speed builds recently. I've tried to make one, and it's just, not clicking. So I hope you guys are okay with a little bit more of I build off camera, and I kind of show you the progress. So let's just jump in here. Unfortunately, I don't have all the mods installed now, so it's going to be a little dead. I passed the file back and forth with a few people, so the ocelots aren't in here, even the flamingos aren't in here. None of these guys are going to be in here, just to let you guys know. But hopefully later down the line, once I do get some of these sections all kind of linked up, we should be able to get some of that done. So we should probably talk about our number one thing over here. So I was continuing a little bit of work through our Africa section. Nothing really too crazy. I was doing a few little bits and bobs of detailing on the exterior of the giraffe house. And I do want to get one of these areas for a Von der Decken's hornbill. At Bronx Zoo, I think they actually keep it with mongoose. So that might be a little fun kind of thing to aim for in the future. Maybe we could use that one or that one. I'm not really too sure just yet. But let's talk about what I've been working on over here. So this section is leading up to yet another savanna. Of course, as an African section, we really got to have these nice big sprawling savannas. I really do like this tree right here. I kind of have it coming out of the concrete. So I used a little bit of a mix between the pebbles, between the mulch, as well as the decals, kind of colored brown. I think it gives it a little bit more of a unique look, and you get these kind of really nice, I don't know what you would call that, kind of streaks and patterns. I think that really works out for the better. But what I really like over here is moving throughout over here. And if I could go into explore mode, I can kind of show you guys just a little bit more of the scale of it. So we do have a little bit of education right here. Again, I don't really do too much specific education. I kind of just like to imply it because it does look pretty good and pretty clean as you're making your way through the zoo. But this is our second savanna. Now this is going to be for 4 different animals, only 2 of which are actually in here right now. So I have the Watusi cattle, which I don't actually see in here. Maybe they disappeared. Obviously we have the zebras too. The Watusis are actually over there kind of sleeping. That's adorable. And you can still kind of see them throughout here. So I think that's pretty awesome. We also have our Egyptian Fayoumi chickens. I don't have the mod fully done yet. I have been working on it. So please do keep that in mind. They will be in this old plains. And I think it does work out pretty well for the fact being that the whole goal of this area is to really take you through different environments and stuff like that throughout Africa. And since Watusi cattle are domesticated, I figured that the chickens would be a good one to include in this habitat right over here. So that's going to be very fun. And zebras too. We also have eland. I don't have a mod for them yet. It's currently in the works. It's been in the works for a while, but I'm sure it'll be great when it comes out. But we'll actually have that soon in this exhibit. So that's going to be awesome. And one of my favorite things I really wanted to make sure of when making this exhibit is the view of the kind of fire watch tower back there. I think that's super awesome. It really gives such a good sight line, and it really brings the eye over there. So other things I have included in here, what I also have is a little piece of glass kind of sticking out, so I'm going to fix that right there. Our Watusi are up. That's awesome. Look at them go. But I also have a nice big barn back over here. I have 2 sections for it, so I have one for probably the zebra and the eland, and I have another for the Watusi because they are pretty big. No interior just yet for them, because I didn't really feel like making one just yet. Plus, I'm pretty sure the inside of this is a mess. It's probably going to be a complete mess in here. Yeah, I kind of built this kind of weird, so you have all these weird hallways and stuff. But what I did back here is this nice little area. I do got to build up around it once I actually do start working on this bridge. I think I may work on that relatively soon. But I do like this section back here because it's just a nice backstage area. And I just think that's going to be super awesome. I still need some doors and stuff, but that'll come later. Now I'm trying to think of what else would be changed from over here. Oh, this is a big one over here. So I do have a hotel working right now. This is a little bit of a kind of like older stage of it. I have fixed it up a lot more. But this is essentially going to be the Hope Harbor Hotel. Now, I know so many people are going to be like, oh, your zoo's still so small. Why are you putting like a hotel in here? Well, the whole idea is to build up Hope Harbor continuously as like one fell swoop. Like whatever all this is, it would be developed at the quote-unquote same time. And since Maine is a really, really big tourist destination, I figured people would want to spend some time on our beautiful beaches up here. So I have this little bit of a resort, and it's going to have a lot more of like an animal theme in here. I don't know if I included like all the small details, but these posters are from Christina. Really wonderful creator, and they're all made out of art shapes, which I think is one of the coolest damn things you can do in the game. So that is all happening in there. We even have custom bathrooms, and this is not a big shower. I know some people on Bronation were saying that was kind of big. This is a relatively normal size shower for a hotel, so I'm pretty proud of that. We even have like a custom shower head and everything like that. Beds too, which I think is pretty nice, and you can see it fits 2 people comfortably. So that's going to be very fun. I think I will expand these into being like more family rooms, so you could have like 2 beds, maybe 4 beds in there, or at least enough to fit 4 people. The whole idea would be that you can come to this hotel. I have some areas marked out for... Actually, are they even in here? Okay, I guess they're not really in there. I have some areas marked out for like a restaurant in there, as well as like the main foyer, so we can work on that later down the line. Hopefully I'll keep you guys posted on that. Again, I think this project in particular is going to be very much I'm going to work on it behind the scenes kind of thing, because it's just so big and so difficult for me to really build in one speed build. And I don't want to bore you guys with all that. So I'm very proud of that so far. If you guys have any suggestions for like, you know, the main entryway or anything like that, I would very much appreciate that. But I am hoping to really expand this into a lot more of an immersive experience for the zoo. Be it if you book at the hotel and you stay after hours, there will be like animal presentations during dinner and stuff like that. I'm not really sure. I feel like that'd be super funky. Island of Color, I haven't done any work to just yet, since we do have the challenge, not the challenge, but the event going on. We will be making good use of this area over here, so we will have areas for tiger. So I was approved for Sumatran tiger, I was approved for Siamang, I was approved for a whole bunch of different stuff. Malayan tapir, sun bear, I want to say. A lot of really awesome creatures. And it's going to be super awesome just having this like a nice big Sumatran area throughout here. It's just going to be super awesome. And one of my favorite things about the hotel is that you have these beautiful bay windows in these nice kind of resorty kind of rooms. So if you turn all the lights off at night, you can see just how colorful it's going to be. And I really will work on like the lighting over here and kind of like the vista points, just to really hammer it down just how beautiful I want this zoo to be at night. And you can really see it start to come throughout the entire rest of the zoo as well. You can see that we are working on kind of lighting up the entire zoo. Unfortunately, we do get some kind of lighting glitches in this area just because of how many lights there are. But everything is starting to shape up very nicely. And I really do love it so far. Africa looks so beautiful at night, but I think I already showed you guys that. I also built a stellar sea eagle aviary. I will kind of net this over once I do get the chance. I didn't really want to bother with that kind of stuff just yet, though. But this was gifted to me from Tiger Drake. He's one of the coolest staff members out there. But yeah, now we officially have stellar sea eagle, and they're making their nice way right next to our bald eagle and red-tailed hawk, I want to say. Or golden eagle, I genuinely forget. I should probably check that out relatively soon. But this is our kind of like unofficial bird section. Actually, it is our official bird section. So I'll be working on that a little bit more later down the line. I still love this aviary in here. It's just so nice and so open. Just so beautiful. I don't know. I really like it. Other things that I have been working on. I have been working on some like smaller details around here, so I was continuing like the hedges over. I planted some more trees just to give it a little bit more elevation and a little bit more shade. That's something I really want to make sure of, is making sure that there's a lot of shade throughout here. I did plant some grass around the sculpture garden, and some people did submit some more sculptures like last night or something. So I will get those all kind of like put in this area relatively soon. So that's going to be super fun to have. Just really expanding that area super well. I think I did a little bit of work on the infrastructure back here. I did a little bit of like custom curbing. Nothing really too crazy, obviously, because I'm not really done with this section just yet. But later down the line I will be, so hopefully we can aim for that. And I also worked on this little area over here. It's nothing too crazy, just a whole bunch of small stuff I've been working on, and I'm super happy about it. But this kind of connects with like the rest of our education facility. So I do want to have a lot more terrariums in here and a lot more activities for the kids. Maybe we could have like a little bit of a zoo camp or something like that. I think that would be super fun. But yeah, we essentially have all that kind of carrying out through here. And we have a little bit of a lounge area for like the adults if they want to chill out over here. So that is looking pretty good. Maybe we could have like a pop-up bar or something like that. I really do love like these custom awnings. And by the way, I would not have this section without Lion. Another awesome staff member. Even though I don't make the trip over to Europe all too much, he does an incredible job with CSU, and I'm super happy he's on their team. But I think I do want to add another tree right there just to even it out. And we also have these rooms over here. I think these are going to be first aid. So I think I do want to kind of turn this into like a first aid office or something like that. Kind of like a doctor's office and stuff. But that's going to be the goal for that one. I still need to do work over here. Essentially, if I finish this up, Hope Harbor's like main entryway will be officially complete. And I'll be super happy about it. I also need to do a lot more work in here. I think I'm going to take off the audio for this video just so I could actually focus. But yeah, I essentially want to do a lot more work in here. Just do a lot more decorations. I still do love this little bee section right here. It's just super cute. But that's essentially what we have working on over there. By the way, Sculpture Garden, it's still open. Please, I saw that, I think it was T-Rex and LP Gomez submitted some sculptures. Please submit more. Whatever you think represents hope, please send it over, because I really want this whole zoo to be filled with like sculptures and stuff like that that really go a long way to kind of show off the virility. Virility? I don't think that's the right word. Strife of ZSU. So that's essentially what we have so far. We're going to end it with our little African Plains section. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I want to thank you guys so much for your support. I hope you guys enjoyed the video today. I will be going on holiday relatively soon, so keep an eye on Twitter. I'll be posting kind of like pictures of my escapades and stuff like that. And yeah, that's really about it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video. Take care, and have the most wonderful of wonderful days. Bye-bye now.